What's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? Indeed, this is me. This is only June. Let me raise the window up. They got police going by. They got planes flying in the air. Hope everything is okay. But check this out, people. I'm just on here to talk a little bit about buying firearms, collecting firearms, what they mean to me, and some things that I'm discovering. One of the things that I was on a hunt for this new Canic, right? Canic TTI Combat. Then I was on a hunt for the Echelon. Like, soon as they come out, I want to have it. I want to have it because I want to try it. I want to make a YouTube video about it. I want to shine. I want to brag. I want to do all the above, right? But what I'm figuring out here is that, okay, let me explain this to you. The Canic that I got, right, the new Canic, it's a great Canic. I like it. What's the difference in some of the other Canics? Well, one of the things is I specifically like to collect Canics, right? That's why I may chase down a Canic and try to get one as soon as they come out. But I'm starting to realize too that you can wait for a lot of these firearms to come out. You don't have to be the first one to get them, and you don't have to have everything. You can slow down, pace yourself. One of the reasons why I got a YouTube channel was because I become a firearm instructor. I wanted to talk about safety. I wanted to talk about things that's happening in the neighborhood. Give some stories that I know about things and how you can overcome some of these obstacles, right? One being something like, if you do try to go get a firearm and you get denied, what do you do? How do you deal with that? How do you appeal that? Well, I know exactly what you do to appeal the situation so you could go get a firearm if you don't have a record, because there's so many people that get denied and delayed because of whatever reason, right? And I know that you go to your BCA, you get fingerprinted, you do a background, you have to get your social security, you have to do this and that, you have to send it off to them, and then they'll take a long time to get back to you so you can purchase your firearm. But different ways you can do it to get that done faster and to get your name off of there and try to get a UPIN number so you don't have to keep going through that. If anybody want to know that, I'll be doing a video, but also, shoot me an email, right? But one of the things that I go to find out, that every time I go to purchase a firearm and I really want it really, really bad, excuse me, I purchased a firearm. I'm smoking a punch cigar. I purchased a firearm, and then I go to the range and I shoot it, happy about it. Oh, this is nice. I go do a video, and then after about a week or so of shooting it, I put the gun down. Then I wait for the next one, right? The next thing you know, you're buying all these firearms that you don't even shoot anymore. And I'm starting to believe that if you're really not a collector, if you're really not making maybe a YouTube channel where you're making money, to kind of slow down, right? Take your time. Learn as much as you can learn about firearms, right? How they operate. Even if you wanted to build one, you can kind of know step by step what to do, how to do it, what to look for, so forth and so on. when I look back at, what you pay for, people say that when you buy a firearm that they don't lose. I'll put it like this. You can buy a firearm, just use this as an example. You pay $600 for it. You really don't care for it anymore. You see a new one. You want to trade and get a new one, right? How much do you think they're going to give you for that firearm at the gun store? Not selling it to an individual. But you want to take it to a pawn shop, or you want to take it to the store that you bought a firearm for. More than likely, if you pay $600 for it, they're going to offer you $3, right? And you have to try to negotiate at the most $4 that they're going to give you, unless they really want it. So they do depreciate when it comes down to cost. And you think about the amount of times that you do that you're actually losing, right? You're losing money, and you're not making money, and you're not enjoying that firearm, right? And I know sometimes you have to buy it in order to test it. But if you take your time, you'll run into some people at the range. Sometimes they may have one for rent that you could rent. Rent it a couple times. Spend that extra $10 or $20 just to rent it and see if you really like it. Because after you shoot it a few times, even when you have it, if you're really not, happy about it, like, oh my God, I got my favorite firearm and I love it, that you're wasting money and you're losing money. Because we get hype, we get other people hype on firearms. We watch all of these videos of everybody to talk about how great this firearm is, and knowing that they get paid to tell you that the firearm is great. That's why a lot of people say they sent it to me and they have to send it back, because they really don't even want that firearm. I mean, everyone wants a free firearm, but they won't go buy that firearm after somebody sent it to them for them to test it and they send it back. They're not going to buy one because they got to try it out. And they're like, no, I'm not spending my money on that. I liked it. It shot good, but I'm not buying one, because they're used to firearms. It's not something that they really, really want. But then we go out and we purchase the firearm because of whoever said it was great. Because all of these YouTube channels said that the firearm was great. I'm not talking bad about it. I'm just trying to give people something to think about, right? And I understand the YouTubers is making money from YouTube. That's a business for them. So I understand that. I'm not knocking none of them. I'm just talking about for the normal people like me that go out and buy firearms, knowing I could have just waited. And when I end up getting my firearm for a good price. Let me tell you how. The gun store wasn't expecting to get these Canics, and they ended up getting a bunch of them in, right? So I got the MSRP price, correct? But another place that I had been trying to get this fire from, I asked them to give me a call, and it took about a week for them to give me a call. When they finally gave me a call, I had one. But I asked them, I said, how much do you want for it? Now, I'm just going to use this as an example. If I pay $800 for mine, right, they want $12.99 at one place, $11.99 at another place, and I've seen it as far as $13.99. Now, as soon as this wear out and everybody stop chasing this firearm, the price is going to drop. The same way it dropped on the Canic steel. They got Canic steels everywhere now, the chrome, and they got it for a lower price because now they're starting to amp up the Canic TTI. So this was a process that I'm learning that, if you really want something, yeah, go for it. But if it's not a must, somebody's going to have it where you can shoot it and you can try it and you can see if you really want it. Because how many guns have you bought that after you shot it quite a few times, you set it down, and you don't even care for it anymore? But now you just don't want to sell your firearms because you know that they depreciate. Woo, look at that smoke. You know that you're not going to get what you spent for it, right? So you keep it. Now you have all of these firearms. You don't shoot them. You don't enjoy them. And you spent a lot of money that you can't recoup like you would like. Because you pay taxes for it. Some people pay for shipping. Some people pay for the FFL exchange. So, I would just encourage people, if anybody has dealt with or going through that I'm realizing, take your time. Get what you want. A lot of firearms are not what you expect and want. I can tell you something about this Canik TTI. It shoots just like the rifle. Nothing the same. Recoil's the same, but I'm gonna tell you what's different. With that comp on the front, brings it right back down to where you want it. Literally. If you're shooting fast, you can shoot it fast, but it does not stop the recoil. It looks good. It looked good. I like it, and I'm glad that I purchased it. Just like any Canik. Canics is my thing. I enjoy Canics. Staccatos, I like them, but I won't buy a slew of them because I don't like them that much. I think the Canik steel is just as good as a Staccato P. I'm just being honest. It's not about the price. People can spend a lot of money for guns because they collect expensive guns. They collect certain firearms, which I understand, and I'm with you 100%. But if you don't want to waste money, and you don't have money like that, take your time, get what you want, enjoy what you have. Maybe save up to get you a good red dot that you want on that firearm. Save up to get you the right holster that you want for that firearm. Save up to get that light. But most of all, save up to get ammo and get you a little trainer. It just depends on what you want to do. Get a good friend to go shoot with. Have fun playing games when you're shooting. I don't care if it's tic-tac-toe. But find a way to enjoy that firearm that you spent your money for. I'm looking more into just personally, maybe, and there's not a time limit, but maybe every 6 months or a year that I purchase a new firearm. After I'm really tired of the one I have. After I retired that firearm. But I'm trying to, airplane again. I'm trying to find my area that I need to be in for me to make videos that can actually make sense, be a little funny, make sure that I'm using my brain when it comes down to safety and giving people the real. So if I have a firearm and I do want to do a review, talk to you about it, I'm not trying to sell it to you. I'm going to tell you the honest to God truth, what I feel and what I think. Just like I am about this Canik. I heard somebody say they would rather buy the Canik steel before they buy the Canik TTI. I collect them, so it don't make a difference. But I would agree with them because that Canic steel shoots so good. It damn near shoot better than any gun I have. It shoots better than the Prodigy to me. They're like neck and neck. The staccato may have a little slight edge on it, but look at the price difference. 2,800. Well, they cost between 25 and 28. That's another story. Between getting a Canic steel for $9.99. Some places can get them for $8.99. So that's just my thought for the day. I'm not going to hold you, everyone. I want everybody to have a nice day. Enjoy your week. That's just a message coming from me, Only June. Everyone stay safe. I appreciate you. And please like and subscribe because I'm changing my MO. Peace.